welcome to another Tweety Outdoors video. It's just after 5 PM on a Friday in spring, and you would think Parliament Hill in Hampstead Heath would be a throng of people out to see the wild cherry blossoms and the daffodils and all the other signs of spring, but for some weird reason there's nobody here. Can't quite figure it out. I think that branch across there might make a nice spot to set up a tarp. It's a bit no, not exactly very secluded here, but I somehow got a feeling this is not going to be a very busy evening on the heath. There we go, pretty straightforward. Lean-to shelter there, and of course by the time I've faffed around setting that up it stopped raining, but it's a very sort of on-off kind of day. I've got a feeling it will start again before long, so I'm going to sit down and enjoy that. I brought along some of Dermot Segrew's own brand English sparkling. He's this sort of wonderkind of English sparkling wine, originally at Night Timber, then at Wisdom for a long time, now purely doing his own thing. Segrew South Downs. The trouble with Dreams is all about the complexity. It starts with sort of heady, zingy thrill of bitter lemon, the sort of umami, savoury flavours. I always feel a bit like I get Japanese seaweed somehow from this. Hijiki. I think that is a very, very smart sparkling wine, which I'll enjoy underneath the dripping tarp. This is completely normal, right, isn't it? Friday evening, sat in my local park in the rain, drinking wine under a tarp. That's normal behaviour, isn't it? Everyone does this, right? It might actually be clearing over there. I sound like my dad, ever the optimist, bless him. Whenever we were out for walks when I was a child, when it would be pouring down with rain, he'd see just this ever so slightly less dull patch of sky and say, oh, I think this must be a clearing shower. And a brief pause in the rain. I spotted from under the tarp a nearby dead bit of wood somewhere, with what I believe to be wood ear fungus. I mean, don't take my word for it, it could be something else, but they look a bit like what the Japanese call kikurage. Wood jellyfish, or something similar as well. Really weird light now, sorry about the bit of paracord in the way there. I hope the GoPro is somehow capturing that. We're not far off sunset, so the sky over there is starting to turn a little bit of a kind of orangey colour, but it's confused by the fact that the weather is so on and off. Well, the Easter school holidays are approaching, which potentially for me is a sort of window of opportunity to get outdoors and do some slightly more adventurous trips, as my family are all heading abroad for the duration. So if that does work out, then I theoretically have maybe 3 weekends, including that long Easter weekend, to get out and do stuff. Somehow top of my list is the South Dorset Ridgeway. It seems to keep popping up into my consciousness from various sources. Perhaps a quick hi to Tim Privet, sorry I'm doing that from memory. Link has a very nice channel with a bunch of videos along the South Dorset Ridgeway and a lot of other sort of antiquities in other parts of the country. That looks like it would make a very good, possibly 2-day hike. Could do it in 1 day, the South Dorset Ridgeway. Probably would quite like to get back to Dartmoor. Dartmoor was incredible early this year, so that's another definite possibility. Exmoor has been calling as well, as has South Wales, particularly the Brecon Beacons, the Black Mountains, and or possibly the next section of Offers Dyke. That very brief trip I made to Scotland was absolutely fantastic. I love that, and I'm kind of quite keen to get back there at some point. So we'll see where that ends up. I hope at least the South Dorset Ridgeway is a fairly strong candidate and will actually happen. I think this is the official moment of sunset. Not sure how that's coming out on the GoPro, but nice sort of bronzy kind of light, like bronze orientation day. Okay, I have packed up the tarp and it is time to go home, I think. My hands are surprisingly cold. Not yet pitch black here on the heath, but the light is going, and it's a bit chilly, and yes, time to go home. So not quite sure what sort of a video I managed to squeeze out of that, if anything, but anyway, whatever it was, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.